I think that's it. The notion by these fans to also be like, don't be too obsessed, you know.
Well, I mean that.
It's like you could be a fan, but don't be too obsessed.
Hey, I'm gonna pull out another quote from Beyond the Magazine. This is from the 3rd issue. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Okay, bingo. Yes. Too much enthusiasm is dismissed as obsession, especially when that enthusiasm is directed at something not deemed acceptable. The question of how much is too much is, of course, arbitrary, leading to many fans hiding their interest in anime when in public, quote-unquote hiding your power level. To walk around Akihabara and unashamedly shop for anime paraphernalia, potentially of erotic nature, is alien to many fans in the West. Such an unabashed display of one's obsession, quote-unquote, with cartoons and cartoon characters is weird. Weird people, weird things, and weird concepts are remarkably easy to ridicule and vilify.
Right, yeah.
Here's the thing, and hey, Kyubey the Third brings, what's the problem with being too obsessed? It's arbitrary. This is the point I was just trying to make with that article. Let's get away from the word obsession. Start using the word passion. The obsession is one of those words that I don't like because it's used for its connotation and not its meaning.
You like this thing too much. Yeah, that's another thing. Stop talking about this thing too much. You like this thing too much. It's
that's
like
the exact thing, VZ. It's okay. You can say I'm passionate about Virtual Lawn. You can also say I'm obsessed with Virtual Lawn. They mean the same thing but have a different connotation. And when someone's trying to portray me as doing a negative activity, they're going to say I'm obsessed. But when they're trying to portray that as more neutral or more positive, they're going to say passionate. They mean the same thing, but one is used negatively. Just like you can say, oh, that anime appeals to this or that demographic. That anime panders to this or that demographic. Same meaning, different connotations. One is used exclusively when you're trying to portray something as negative. You can replace these words and the meaning will not change, but the connotation will. So we can talk about people being obsessed. I'd rather talk about people being passionate, because you color the discussion when you talk about obsessed people. But when you talk about passionate people, then you can have a deeper conversation. So when you're not preoccupied with portraying a group of people as bad, you can have a conversation about those people. If all you want to do is down on a group of people, those people are bad. If you call yourself an otaku in Japan, you will be ridiculed. Don't call yourself an otaku. It's an insult. If that's what we're so focused on, we can never, ever have an honest discussion about otaku. But that's what we fixate on. We fixate on the Miyazaki murders. We fixate on the guy who tried to imitate Miyazaki. We fixate on all these negative portrayals. We fixate on the people who go out and assault idols because they're obsessed. When really, the answer is that they're crazy. But we say they're obsessed because we acknowledge that they have a passion.
Yeah,
and want to portray
obsession
that as
and
bad.
craziness are not the same thing.
They're not the same thing, but when we want to acknowledge that someone has a passion but portray that as bad, it's an obsession.